Line towards center field. Buxton is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Yankees are out in front, 12-0. In now, Max Kepler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0, swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Stepping in, Logan Forsythe. Flied out in his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins wind up straight. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 3-1 turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Now this is cut and thrown to first.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Buxton looks up. Gone! Into the box, Brett Gardner. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Neil Walker is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Manny Machado.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar is coming off a a solo homer in his previous trip. This one's down to third. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No. Striding into the box, number 64. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Number 64 goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. No errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Swung on and chopped to first. Voigt comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joe Mauer.
So 2 are gone now in the inning for Joe Mauer. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Way in front of that fastball.
2 strikes.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Polanco is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. Scorched to third. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7. Yankees lead this one 18. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
1-1.
Miguel.
Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out away to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Judge is there, and he'll make. Tyler Duffy comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's hitless in 6 tries. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the box, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Line drive to left. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Standing in, Luke Voigt. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Ready to take his hacks again, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs. In the inning, lead to 3. Here's Tyler Austin now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Judge is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
The next 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Walker moving to his left. And that retires the side. So they're held in check here. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. To third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. The numbers against Tyler Duffy, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Judge, a runner at second with 1 away. Standing in now, Brett Gardner. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And to score, the runner from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Line toward right center. but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Here's Manny Machado now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Addison Reed enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Here's Byron Buxton now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gardner going back, gone to lead off the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Hit in the air out to left. Gardner is there. Oh, no, it drops. He'll get it into second. And he's safe.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Chad Green will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now in the box, Max Kepler 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. High in the air into shallow left center. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 24-3 tonight. The Yanks took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Aaron Judge was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Yankees pushed past the Twins 24-3. They continue to raise the bar now with 24 consecutive victories. Mark Trumbo had a day to remember with 3 home runs totaling 5 RBIs, helping lead the Orioles to victory over Tampa Bay 7-2. The Red Sox smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 10-2. The White Sox totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-5. The Chicago Cubs beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-3. The Milwaukee Brewers combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-0. The Rangers grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-4. The Astros knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-7. They now have 5 straight wins. A.J. Pollock was hot at the plate collecting 3.
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I love what Logan Forsythe brings to this lineup. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. He went deep in the contest last night. And right into the shift. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Sano. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins strand a pair, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Line toward right center. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Bullet back up the middle. Buxton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He won the home run derby last year. If you're worried about his power, all you have to do is go back and look at that video.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Standing in, Manny Machado. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th, catcher, Harry Sanchez. Hit
sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now, Didi Gregorius. He pulls this one into right. Kepler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
Striding in, Logan Forsythe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's low, ball 4. Digging in now, number 64. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Forsythe, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A swinging bunt to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Striding forward now is the DH, Jason Castro. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And there are our umpires for this one. Working a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it here 3-0. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario is there. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Gibson comes set. Here's the 0-2. Taken high and deep to right. Kepler looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Wow, there's a case of the ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. Hard hit ball to second. Forsythe has it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Hit on the ground to short. Machado has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. On a pretty swing from Mauer as he launches this ball to deep right field. Into the second deck and gone.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them. Feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Voigt is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano, a base hit in his first trip.
Sano.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward right field. Judge is under it. And that's the third out. 1 for the Twins in the inning, and it comes on this Joe Mauer solo blast. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Twins 1. Here's Miguel Andujar now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing. Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
And the throw in gets away from him. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Hard liner to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The relay, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low, and they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
The 1-1 home. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. And certainly worth the second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play, and you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Rosario is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 6-1. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Gardner is there. 1 out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Counts even 2-2 for Polanco.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And another foul ball. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Voigt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rosario is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Stepping up now, number 64. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Number 64 goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Voigt is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping in, Joe Mauer, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Full count still. High pop-up. Scherzer is under it near the mound. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Neil Walker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Kepler is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Left side. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Popped him up. Sano has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but and meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
1-1. Hard ground ball to third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. 1-1.
Taken for strike 2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Trevor May enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Back goes Rosario, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 21 for him on the season, and the lead is now 7-2. In now, Didi Gregorius. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Forsythe. On to Mauer. It's a double play.
Now batter. First baseman, Luke Voigt.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx, that's that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't